What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a very special video. We are in the 2023 Mercedes GT63 AMG. This is the AMG test driver.
I work at AMG Academy.
You work at AMG Academy. Okay. Matt, he's going to show us around the car real quick, and then we're going to take it for a quick lap of Road America. So specs on the car, based on my research, please correct me if I'm wrong. 4-liter twin turbo V8, 630 horsepower.
You got it.
664 pound-feet of torque, 4,700 plus pounds.
That's right.
Just absolutely insane that we can track something this heavy. And it is all-wheel drive.
It's all-wheel drive with 4MATIC Plus.
4MATIC Plus.
Part of what 4MATIC Plus gives us is the ability to do drift mode.
Right.
It also means it can send 100% of torque to one tire if it needs to.
To the rear, right?
To any tire it needs to.
Any tire, okay.
Yeah.
So full torque vectoring.
Yep.
Carbon ceramic brakes. As spec'd, I saw on the window sticker, this is $212,000, which is a good chunk of change.
It's loaded.
Yeah.
They start at 170.
Right, right. I mean, 170, oh yeah, that's nothing, but 212, that's just pushing it too high. Alcantara wrapped steering wheel, some carbon accents along the dash, doors, more Alcantara, leather. Talk to me about the driving modes. What do we have it in right now?
So when you fire the car up, it starts in comfort, and then as you toggle through, and you could do this on the steering wheel now with the steering wheel mounted controls, it goes to Sport, Sport Plus, and then to race mode.
Got it.
You can go ahead and go to race mode. And now the car has 3-stage ESP, stability control, but we keep all the systems on. And in fact, in a high performance car like this, of a an AMG product, whatever the steering wheel is doing, the car's gonna get you where you're pointing the wheel. It's not gonna let any big slides happen regardless, and it's gonna in fact help you get there.
Got it.
It has braking on the inside a little bit more in some cases that will help. It'll do some fancy rear differential stuff. And we didn't talk about how the rear steers. So that's one of the ways that the big car feels like a small car is the rear steering.
And that's like at high speed it turns with the direction of the front wheels, is that right? At low speed it turns opposite direction.
Yep, you got it.
Cool.
Let's get moving.
Let's get moving.
Yeah, the rear steering that Mercedes has been doing is one of my very favorite things. You get the best of both worlds. A really nimble car and then a very stable car when you're reaching out for that 195 miles an hour that the car will
That's
do.
the top speed?
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, I'd imagine the rear wheel steering helps even more for a car of this size and weight.
For sure. And this, by the way, is just as quick as a GTR around the track.
Really? Until
the brake temperature catches up with it, given the weight.
Gotcha. This has a 9-speed transmission?
There we go. Yahoo! Brake like you mean it. You're not braking enough. There you go. You got to use the brakes.
You're right, this is a heavy car.
Yeah.
That is no joke. Trying to get 4,700 pounds stopped? Oh man.
You just have to push on the brake pedal. It works great.
Yeah.
Push on the brake harder. There's plenty of brakes. Gentle. I'll go. Braking here. Good. You should be 75 or so through here. And then you could be picking up speed here. And brake. Hard on the brakes. Use the brakes. There you go.
For 4,700 pounds, this thing handles, man. I think you're right. I can press the brakes harder. I'm not used to it because the initial brake bite's not that strong.
With the carbon brakes, they don't. They just need some pressure.
Gotcha.
And the braking strategy should be to go to maximum brakes right away, and then be releasing brake as you get closer to turn in.
I don't typically do that with my cars because if I did that, I would immediately get on the ABS.
Yeah, well, so that is the strategy for driving fast around the track, is get into the brake aggressive right away.
Yeah.
And so some blend of that will help you out.
Gotcha.
Because what I found in a couple of corners is like you're finding where you've got to start adding brake pressure. Sorry, you're adding brake pressure the same time you need to be adding steering. So that put us offline for the corner, the left after going under the bridge.
Right.
Yeah, you're asking too much of the tire too late.
Yeah.
So you want to ask all the slowing down from the tire
brake first,
earlier.
then turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then by the time when you're looking through the corner finding your ideal turn in, you've gotten most of your usefulness out of the tire for braking, and you're ready to be able to turn.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you want me to do a quick cool down around here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
But good job otherwise. It rips, doesn't it?
This thing rips, man.
Yeah.
It has so much grip, so much power, so much braking performance. It throws tons of performance at you.
Yeah. That's AMG.
It is just the epitome of overkill, in my opinion.
As a BRZ owner, I can totally get that opinion.
I like taking a little bit and extracting everything out of it, but this just gives you a ton. Then it's up to you to figure out how much you want to actually, use it.
How close to using everything can you get?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. It's a different strategy than the low power cars for sure.
Yeah.
And the game becomes a little more serious when the numbers keep going up.
Oh yeah, the stakes become higher.
Yeah.
The car handles really damn well for 4,700 pounds though.
Yeah.
First time tracking a car this heavy, so that's something.
Yeah, cool.
Thanks so much, Matt.
Yeah, you're welcome,
that was a blast. All right, guys, let me know what you think of the GT63 S AMG. See you guys in the next one.